Bitcoin is trading at $62,600, so I want to give you an update on where we are in the range and the levels to look out for. Now, it is August 27th as I'm recording this, so there's only 4 days left of the month before we get the monthly close, and that's going to be very, very important to see where we close, and that's going to give us an outlook of what we can expect in December and potentially for the rest of the year. Now, we want to ideally close the month above $65,000, but a lot can happen in 4 days. If we close here or lower, that could influence how the monthly candle looks, and then that could influence what we could expect in September onwards. $65,000 plus for the monthly close in the next 4 days would be very, very bullish in my opinion. Below 62,000 changes the picture a bit, and anything below 60,000, of course, could be more bearish. So just a quick refresher for those who didn't watch the previous update with this exact chart. These are the important levels. So you can see over here, 53,000 below there gets a little bit scary, but potentially the best buying opportunity as long as we don't drop below the lows of August 5th, which is about 49,000. Below there is, in my opinion, very bearish. Here could be the sweet spot over here. If it does drop into there for a buying opportunity with a stop just below these lows, targeting the highs. Now, what is good is we crossed this barrier here above, say, between 60 and 62,000. As you can see, the idea here is with this squiggle, we cross it, we retest it, and then we continue higher. That would be ideal for the bulls. So we are now in the phase where we have broken above this barrier, and we're in the process of retesting down into this. Now we want to see this hold as support if we're going to be bullish going forward. So this level here needs to hold as support, which means we shouldn't really drop below $61,000 or $60,700. If that can hold, then the next move up is very likely targeting the all-time highs here. Okay, so if this can hold as support, we can bounce here, and then we can start to move higher, and then we have all this liquidity over here. All these previous highs represent liquidity that will be taken out at some points, where people have been shorting, all their stops are here, and once it starts to make a move, I suspect it will rip through there pretty quickly, and then we're in new all-time highs. And once we're at new all-time highs, things start to get very interesting, hence the green big smiley face over here, because then we are literally in price discovery, and we can maybe start the continuation of the bull trend towards the second phase, the second impulse of this bull market that could hopefully take us to $100,000 Bitcoin and what is going to be the next altcoin season, and then eventually the cycle peak, which at this point in time, I'm hopeful for a continuation into March of 2025. So if we can start this next leg of the bull market sometime in the next few weeks, it could be in September. September historically could be corrective or choppy, could also be October. October historically is much better for upside movement. October and November, of course, leading into the elections, which happen in November in the US. Typically, historically, that's also bullish, October, November. So maybe we get that bull impulse, and then maybe a continuation into the first quarter of 2025, into March of 2025, for a cycle peak top somewhere in March or April of next year, which would repeat the previous cycle perfectly 12 months after the Bitcoin halving. The Bitcoin halving happened in mid-April of 2024. So a peak somewhere in March or April of 2025 would be an exact repetition of the 4-year cycle that we have witnessed for the past 3 cycles in 2021, in 2017, and now what is going to play out for this third cycle in 2024 and hopefully into 2025. So if we lose this level over here, if we lose the $60,000 level, then there is potential here for a retest in September. Like I said, September could be corrective. We don't know what we're going to get this year. So in case there's some FUD that comes out, or for whatever reason, some panic, some scare, maybe in the stock markets, whatever, it is not impossible that we go down to retest the range lows and maybe into this zone, which then would make an incredible buying opportunity for risk reward, because you can have your stop just below here. If it goes below these August 5th lows, I think things are very bearish and we'd have to reassess the bull case completely. But if we do, for some reason, lose this level, we probably target this level. That would be the level of interest for running it back and then in October, November, and hopefully onwards, a run to new all-time highs and beyond. But that's only if we lose that level. If this level holds, we could see it run from here, and maybe September is green this year and just a continuation from here. So this is how I'm seeing the charts right now. Of course, altcoins very much depend on what Bitcoin is going to do. If Bitcoin can continue to new all-time highs, I think we're going to get a massive altcoin season that's going to follow in the next 3 to 6 months or so. So right now is still a very, very good time to pay attention to these charts, and we might just have the best time still ahead of us in the next, say, 3 to 6 months, where the most amount of money can be made in a short period of time once all the liquidity flows in. Because right now what we've also just had is Celsius has just repaid $2.5 billion to creditors. We still have FTX that has to repay over $12 billion, and that is said to happen in Q4 of 2024. We'll have to wait and see, but that's literally billions of dollars that could be flowing into crypto, because people that are getting their crypto back, they're going to continue to bet. Combine that with the historically seasonally bullish time frame between October of the year and then of March of the next year, and we have potentially very favorable conditions here for a massive continuation, a massive boom in the crypto markets. Just a reminder, there is 24 hours left right now as I'm uploading this to join my VIP membership. The doors close on August 28th at midnight Eastern time, which is about 24 hours from when I'm uploading it. If you're watching it on the 28th, midnight Eastern time on the 28th, I'm closing doors to my VIP membership. This is the time to get involved. You'll be seeing me explain this every single day. The markets are now in a corrective phase. They have been since March, and that is the best time to bet on this bull continuation. The time to get involved is now, not when everything is back at new all-time highs, when everyone is bullish, when altcoins have pumped 5x or 10x or 20x. That is when most people want to get involved. I don't want any of that. I want you to get involved now. That's why I'm closing the doors on the 28th, to push you to take action. If you're involved with crypto, come and join my VIP. It is risk-free for 60 days. Okay, but you have to sign up before midnight on the 28th, otherwise you can't join. But it is risk-free. You sign up today before the doors close, and you still have a full 60 days. Come and join us, go through the courses, go through the training, join me in Discord, get access to all my updates. If you change your mind within 60 days, let me know. You get a full refund, no issues there. But I want you to take action here. You have that full refund guarantee. We have over 2,800 members from around the world who all had that same guarantee, who chose to stay, because obviously the value is more than the fiat value of the membership, the cost of the membership, right? If you value the quality of the information in the community and updates more, then you're going to choose that and stay, rather than get a refund and get your US dollars or your Australian dollars or your euros or that fiat paper that gets worth less every single year, right? So the guarantee is there. If you want, you can have it. There's no risk, but you have to join before August 28th, midnight Eastern time. The link is in the description down below. Come and check it out, guys. I guarantee that it is a good investment of your funds, betting on yourself, betting on the community, betting on VIP, and if not, you can get a full refund. But you have to join before August 28th. The link is in the description down below.